How you doing? Welcome to the Sunday Sesh. Honestly, this is probably the third or fourth time I've tried to do this sesh with you. And every time I tried it, it was an epic failure. Okay? And I don't know what that says about my abilities as a whatever creator, or actually, what was wrong with it was the content. Like last week, I've got this like sort of anger thing going on or something, and it keeps bubbling out when I'm doing these sessions. And I don't like that. I don't like being like that. I don't like ruminating on negative thoughts, on things that piss me off or things that I'm disappointed in. That's such bullshit. I did do this one thing that was pretty cool. It was a yesterday, being the first day of June, the start of the Pride Month. I wrote a little thing, and then I had trouble memorizing it, so I had it on my laptop, and I'm trying to like deliver the copy of what I said to y'all. Hello, everybody, and happy June. This month is a time of celebration for many reasons. It's Pride Month, a time to honor and support the plus community, and it's time to stand up for love and acceptance and equality for all. It's also today Sgt. Pepper Day. It was 57 years ago, marking the anniversary of the Beatles' iconic album that has inspired so many, that continues to inspire many. So as we celebrate these wonderful occasions, let's remember the power of unity, creativity, and kindness. Let's take a moment to appreciate the diversity all around us and to cherish the unique stories that make our world so vibrant, so wonderful to live in. Let's spread love, positivity, and understanding, not just this month, but every day, all year round. So embrace who you are and support each other. Let's make the world a better place, one small act of kindness at a time. And happy Pride, happy Sgt. Pepper Day, and here's to a fantastic June with love and joy for all. Bye-bye. Shit, man. It's like, I'm talking to the camera, then I'm looking down at the computer, talking to the camera, and I hate that because I feel disingenuous, inauthentic. It's fake. And it's not fake. It's really what I think. It's really what I feel. And I articulate so much better on a written format than I do when I'm just, doing this, especially when I'm having a sesh. Yeah, it's somewhere around 21:45 right now. I'm having, actually, this is my second cup of evening coffee. So it's the end of a Beatles Sunday. This is a George Harrison piece that he did with Ravi Shankar somewhere shortly before he died, late 90s, I think. I started talking with this character named Todd, which is looking to kind of employ him, work with him, and have him be sort of my administrator of stuff, so I can kind of free myself up to do more creative things like this, like my writing. A very good organizer, and is very good at distilling my ideas out of the minutia of shit that I say sometimes. I spew a lot, and really can be boiled down to something a little more concise. And that's why I like to write, because I can look at it and say, no, too many words. Say it like this. Or I like this a lot because it's spontaneous, and it feels very real. Man, this is reality? Sure does leave a lot to the imagination. Fuck. Anyways, hang on a second. Yeah, so here we are at the shank of the evening, almost the very last, 2 hours, 3 hours of the 22,824th day of my existence. On the weekend, the Sunday Sesh. And it's Sunday, so it's always Beatles music, and this is, of course, John Lennon, as you can see by the little thing I'll put up here. And it's been a I think one of the things that happened this weekend for me was there was like this I don't know, some kind of energy. Maybe it was the stars, maybe it was just the craziness in the world, and it seeps into our normal, like what we have, just with people, and all that bullshit that's out there seeps in somehow. And even though we're not talking about it with them, it is what it is, and it just creeps through and seeps in through other dialogues, actions, feelings, things like that. I don't know. What do you think? So one of the things with all this weird energy and minutia, that's I've been using that word a lot tonight, minutia. My wife and I have had a couple of, not really spats, but just kind of this bickering kind of thing, this tension that we have between us. I was upset this morning, for example, because I have been, for 7 weeks now, I've been waiting to get my studio back. I really need it back. And she's been so great with the ideas that she has and deploying it and putting it together for me. But because of her health, because of her medical issues that she's got right now, she's kind of limited. And so it's taken her a while. And today I was hoping that maybe she would work on it. But I didn't just come out and say, hey, can you work on the studio for me? I was like, so what are your plans? And she starts telling me her plans, and I got all upset about it because it didn't include working on my studio. I didn't tell her that, you know. I mean, yes, it's on my list, but I can't assume that she sees my lists, my daily lists. And yes, I've been saying it a lot. I have been asking, can we finish the studio? You know, oh, this is Paul. On the day that I die, I like jokes to be told and stories of old. I think it's a beautiful song, personally. Okay, well, anyway, so you know, we had this spat because I was a dick, and you know, and she snapped at me yesterday a couple of times because of the pizza place screwed up the order, and you know, just like, it's not my fault, I don't work there, you know, and that kind of shit really fucks up this kind of shit for me, you know, because again, I pride myself on being authentic, you know, and being real as I can be, you know, because I think there's too much fakery out there, right? So when here's a clip of what I was bitching about earlier today. Okay, how you doing? It's the 22,824th day. It's Sunday Shesh, and honestly, it's not getting off to a very good Sunday here for me, for us. My wife and I had a spat because she wants to do some things that weren't on the agenda for me, and I've been waiting for almost 2 months, 7 weeks now, to finish this fucking studio project. And when I brought that up to her, and I brought it up, I was kind of snippy and snotty about it, she flipped out on me, you know. So we never had a session together. So I'm having one by myself because, so I, of course, ditched most of the footage from that scene. And I on Saturday had tried to do some stuff, and I think I had the same kind of experience, maybe. So there is no need to be sad at the end of the end, because I don't have really much else to add to this. You know, I've just kind of had a sesh with you. The music's over. I need to kind of do a quick fast edit on it so I can put it up today, and I want to go lay down with my wife. All right, because we had a hell of a weekend, and we both need each other's company. We both need each other's, you know. I'm pushing this email address, as you can tell, because I am desperate for people to write to me. And I appreciate my core friends that watch this and stuff like that and sending me stuff, but man, I've got a whole bunch of new subscribers I want to hear from. I want to know who some of these people are. You know, I'm sure you guys have lives. I'm sure that you have challenges. I'm sure that you have solutions, and you're creative. And you know, I think we all need that in our lives. And you know, I really value the people who spend my time wisely. You know, and I really value the wisdom that I get from people who are talking to me. I listen, and I completely internalize this, you know, stuff that's said to me. Sometimes I kind of reflect it back right away, but more often I just kind of let it sink in and think about it for a bit. You know, sometimes it's a day, sometimes it's a year. But I think that's one of the things that makes life beautiful, isn't it? We say things to each other that can come back at some other point in the future, and it keeps the friendship alive. It keeps the dialogue alive. It keeps us thinking. Again, pardon me. So, thank you very much for watching and putting up with another long Sunday sesh. And of course, take care of yourselves this week. Let's hope we all have a great week, and be safe every day this week. And keep your daughter up. Good night.